This is Tanner Moore recording an assignment for EDUC 573A for the Department of Education at Union College for Professor Dr. Ryan Winders. Let's go ahead and jump into the assignment because this is my third time trying to record the video without overgoing my 10-minute free trial for my recording software. So, with ChatGPT, this is my first time using it. I was curious if it would give you different variations of the questions you asked it, and to my, I guess, not really surprised, I figured it would. It does give you different outputs. Um, I tested each three. The thing I've noticed with ChatGPT is that each one has a different probability of detection. For example, if I took this first one and put it in this AI detector copy leaks, I'm pretty sure it has a low 80% detection, yes, 82.5. But if I take the second paper that it wrote for me, put it in the same detector, copy leaks, it will give me like a mid 80s, yeah, 85.7. And then the third one actually gave me an even higher percentage. So with copy leaks, it gives you a percentage. I used another one called counter scale. As you can tell, I've already copy and pasted one of the Chat GPT's text it gave me, and I like this one. I think a little more because it gives you highlights which paragraphs are more likely AI than the others. Green paragraphs are usually meaning that it is wrote by a human. So I'm not saying or advocating to do this, but if you know that you want to be less detected by an AI, it gives you what paragraphs you might need to go reword or restructure, or if you're lucky enough, put in Chat GPT enough for it to give you a well humanized text. So the detector bots or detectors, the humanizer bots, the AIs that would remove any AI tracing from its text, it was actually a struggle to find some that were free or ones that would not give a word count. I did find a way around some word counts. The two I use AI text converter and I use Deceptioner. Deceptioner I think I like a little more because I actually had more success with making human content with it. So on the left side, this is from the third Chat GPT text it gave me, and once you hit paraphrase, I got a humanized paraphrase text from it. So if I go back and put it in my detectors, I'll put them in both. This one, it says this is now a human text. This one will wait. While we wait, I'll talk about how I've noticed with Deceptioner, some things I've noticed are you might get a spelling error here or there. I think that's how they counteract getting detected by AI. Some of the sentence structure sounds kind of wonky. I'm losing my voice here. Some sound a little wonky. You might have to go in and recreate the sentences yourself. So this one is 50% human probability. As you see, we have more green paragraphs now and a couple yellows. This is what I like doing. I like doing with this one. You can see which paragraph was highly likely to be generated by AI. It's our abstract. So if I was to go alert, let's go in and go ahead and remove this first part. Now let's recheck it. Hopefully this doesn't take too much time. I will have a little bit of a dare period here and there while we wait. Um, there's no more red paragraphs. The percentage didn't go up. However, now you know that that sentence structure, that paragraph that was highlighted red, you need to reword a little. But that's why I like this detector the most. So the way I found a way around some of the word counts is you just split it in half. So I took the top part from, I think it said it was number 3. So all I need to do now is take the bottom part. Let me do back to our deception. go ahead and paraphrase it. Now it's long for words. I have noticed that some of these problems with AI. All right, now we got it. While we wait on this one, I use this one. This is from the second Chat GPT creation. So if we highlight the source text, and again, you can tell that it cuts some of the paper off because there is a word count. I hate that most of these things have a word count, that they're locked behind a paywall, but it, I guess it makes sense if you're the creator of these AIs that you want some return from it. So this again is a source text, one of Chat GPT's papers, and this one actually says highly likely to be human, even though there's a red paragraph. That one's actually interesting. I guess the main thing I've also noticed with this is that not every AI is fail proof. Each one has a little wonkiness in it. AI is not perfect, but a lot of times you get 100% human probability when there's a red paragraph right there. But let's take the creation it had, put it back in this human text, and we'll put it back in the other detector. That one's actually kind of stuck loading. But as you can see that you can take, yeah, this is sometimes the wonkiness of the humanizers. You do not get spaces in between. You get spelling errors that you'll have to go back and fix yourself. I reworded, I want to fix it. It did not. So that's the problem with, I guess, Deceptioner. Even though that's the one I've had the most success with, it will give you some spelling or grammar errors. And the one that the AI text converter AI converted, it was a 100% human probability. You have way more green paragraphs, even though you got a red so, than yellow. And then with, yep, this is the same one. This is human text. So again, just to clarify, I'll go through one more time. Take number 2, put it in both of these. I reached my daily quota. That's the problem. You got to pay to go for the full thing. Even though it told me if I signed up, I would get a limited action. So, all right. While we wait, go ahead and take part of this and put it back in the deception bottom. Again, that's how you get around the word count. Split it half and half. So 100% AI, we'll just put it in the humanizer. I would show you how this one works live, but it takes quite a few minutes because it literally types out word for word. You watch it type out. And now this one is deciding not to. Another thing with Deception is you get to use your AI content creators. Hopefully it appears this time. If not, I'm pretty sure earlier in this video I've showed you how this one works and how it becomes undetectable. And we'll go ahead and put it back in this detector. If you hear a little pause breaks, it's because I ran out of my free trial, so I want to combine the two videos in another video editing software. So this one I think we can experiment with. So you have a red, just a couple, one sentence that makes it highly likely generated by AI. But if we go and remove that part, uh, and recheck it again, we got a higher percentage. So now you know to go back and edit some of these paragraphs. So that is my experiment with ChatGPT detectors and humanizers. I'm not sure that I will ever use these. Um, I don't trust them, as you can tell in this video. I have a problem paying something that I really don't need to use. But again, my humanizers or decoders was Deceptioner and AI text converter. My daily literature again. My detectors were copy leaks and content scale AI or content at scale, and then my original source is Chat GPT.